Hello, my name is Ipi, also known as Mila, and I just can't stop knitting and making, so welcome to my video. And today, I'm going to talk to you guys about my spring-summer knitting plans. And there is nothing else to say, so let's go. So I am not the type of person that sees like a Pinterest board and it's like, ooh, I want to make that, let's get the yarn for it, let's, make things like that. I order yarn first and then I see the yarn and I see the vision, or like I can relate it to something I want to make. That's what we have here today. I have them all set up for you. We're just gonna go through all the yarns and I'll share some pictures on screen with what I want to make with them. In previous video, maybe two, I have mentioned about the lack of Cascade here in the Netherlands. There are places to find it, but not directly accessible to me until I found a website that sold them. So I have Cascade. Yee! This is, I think, one of the first projects knitting with Highland wool. So I believe Highland wool is not merino. Peruvian Highland wool. Yeah, I am a merino type girl. I knit a lot with merino and it's fun to see something else and try something else for once. I wanted to see how the shipping worked and the declaration costs and everything because it's UK based, but it was here in a week and no extra costs. We like those. The hunt for Cascade has ceased at the moment. I will talk about my first project with more Cascade that's coming up, but first off, all of my spring-summer plans are surrounding the thought that I don't have that many cardigans, and I do have one that is a boucle, like easy raglan increased cardigan, but it's a little bit itchy, and then I'm immediately like, nope, I don't want that near me. I have a few other cardigans, but they're all not great, so I should just make more, Based on that, I'm absolutely in love with like the drop shoulder constructing way of things. I used to be a raglan girl, but now it's drop shoulder heaven. So based on that, the first sweater I made had about 1,200 meters of yarn, and the second one I made, which is this one, the rose sweater, go check out my other video, took about 750 meters. So I'm looking for anything between the range of 800 to 1,200, and if it is more meters, that means I can do more complicated designs. So that's kind of my thought process behind buying sweater quantity. You can really only get this by testing, so trying out things, seeing what fits you, what your size needs. Yeah, I think we should just get cracking. Let's go. Number one is not here. I ordered it yesterday, I believe. I've just been nibbling and really enjoying the thought of a red cardigan. More of a subtle red, not burgundy, just a little orange red maybe. I don't know exactly what color I was thinking of, but when I saw Cascade 220 in the color Provence, that was going to be my cardigan. Now on the site, the review said that the color is going to be slightly different than what was in the picture, so we'll see when it gets here, but I'll love it either way. That is going to be number one. That's what I'm going to do first because I'm really excited for it. And it's going to be a cardigan. I bought 6 skeins, so 1,200 meters, that is, which means I can do a bit more of a complicated cardigan and a bit more oversized, which I love. I'm thinking a reiteration of this one that I made 2 years ago. I just love the cabling that I did on the front. Such a vibe. I even made a buttonhole next to my cable. Sometimes I look back at projects like, I have no clue how I did that. Where did Past Mila get the idea from? Crazy. But it is a simple cardigan, however, the sleeves are too long and I knit the sleeves first, as you can see, so that the knit would continue on the sleeves, but the color change makes it you can see very well. It's going to be something like this. I want it to be an original so that I could make a pattern for it. That is plan number 1. Plan number 2 is this one. This is Cascade 220 once again in Fluorite Heather. And as you can see, I'm gonna come real close now. It has this beautiful little color changes in the yarn, which I thought was so beautiful. It's going to be another cardigan. After this, I'm going to be done making cardigans for sure. But I own this, like kind of a smaller cardigan that's a little bit more tight fitted. That's what this one's for, because this will be 800 meters, which will be perfect. And I wanted to make my big old cardigan with this one, but there were only 4 skeins available. So I thought, let's not risk it. Let's just get something else for that. Excited for that one too. Number 3 is more the combination between these two. This is Knitting for Olives, Dark Cognac, along with Cascade 220 in the color Summer Sky, I believe. You know, perfect. This is going to be so fun. And I saw the Frey sweater by Milote and Thea M. I hope I'm saying this correctly. And the thought of that sweater makes me so happy. But it might be a different iteration because I think I don't like color work, you know. So it's either going to be a stripy sweater, cardigan, whatever, or something like that. But I haven't quite made up my mind, but I know I want these two together. I have 8 skeins of this one, which is 125 meters. Oh, then my math is wrong. Then I needed more skeins, so this one might even not be enough. We'll figure it out as we go along. So I have 8 125 meters. That is 1,200. No. There's no way. I'll figure it out later. And 2 of these skeins, so that's 400 meters. So this is going to be an accent kind of highlight point thing, and this is going to be the base. Then, my biggest project yet, number 4, is like most of this cupboard. So this one, and this one, and then possibly the leftover province. Yeah, the leftover province from Cascade. These are my excitement purchases where I only buy 1 or 2, see what I'll do with it later, but I've chosen kind of the same weight for everything. Yeah, like a worsted DK, like a bit of a thicker weight. This one is La Bien-Aimée. I don't remember the colorway, I'll show it somewhere. This was a one-off on a market somewhere, and I have 2 skeins of each. This one is the Malabrigo. I've shown this before probably. And seeing these 3 together, I have 6 skeins. I don't think that's enough for something, and I couldn't find anything else with it. So it's just gonna be a scrappy thing, a cute scrappy thing with what I have left. I'm so enjoying this cupboard, by the way. I like sit right there, look at it, smile, go about my day. It's wonderful. And then lastly, I have a bunch of cotton merino. So this one went the other way around. I saw the Mew top by Una Gil. It went from, no, that's gonna be so uncomfortable too. That's gonna look really nice if I alter it in some way. So I think it will be a great summer top if I do a cotton mix or just cotton. I also have just cotton. Ooh. So it's either gonna be, I have a bunch of colors from this. I just grabbed one really quickly. It could be stripy, it can be anything. I have a bunch of those. I also have some shiny cotton though, but that might be fun to knit with as well. So now I want the top and I don't know which yarn to get yet. So it's either or. Am I setting my standards too high? Am I asking too much of myself? I think we're good. And it's definitely like a big timeline. Like I can stretch summer until like September or something. Like if it's still warm, I'll probably still be knitting anyway. So I think it's possible. I don't know if I'm gonna make everything. That's just the ideas I have so far. Looking back, it is now mid-April and I've made about 4 items in 4 months. So all my dreams and wishes should be possible. So the rate I'm going at, it's looking not so good. Like I'm making way too much, but that is because I did a closet clean out. I also gained a few extra kilos. Some things don't fit anymore, so I'm just looking for a refresh. And I also shifted kind of my mind from temporary pieces that I only wear once or twice and then don't use anymore. It went from that kind of mindset to, you know, thinking like, okay, will I still wear this in 10 years? And I've also reached a point in my life where I think I can say that for myself. So I know I'm gonna wear all of those items and love them. I have one free card for myself. There is a yarn convention coming up in the end of May, and I'm very excited, like very excited for that. So if I find anything there, I'm gonna have to put everything on hold, focus on that, and then continue. Also, I have been making, I'm not sure what it's called. I'll probably share a picture in screen right now, but like a ribble top from Lily Kate France. I am this far. I had a fun idea where it would go from grass to sky in the color scheme, but I'm not loving it. And the fit is a bit weird. I also may not have listened very well to the pattern, so I went my own way and kind of regret it now. I don't know what to do with this yet. I might change this one into the Mew top. Possibilities are endless. But something's going to be done with this at some point. I'm putting it down for now. That is also why I'm not doing the Mew top right now, because it is nice temperature, so it's good for this time of year. But this is in 2x2 ribbing. The Ribble Cardi was also in 2x2 ribbing. I'm just a little sick of 2x2 ribbing, so we're gonna wait with that. That's not happening for a while. All right, that is it from me. If you liked the video, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I love to say hi to you. I will see you guys in 2 weeks.